the average age of your band? Like
now, the average is probably like 20.
Yeah, I just turned 20 a few days ago. So.
Youngest is 18. Oldest, our new drummer Nick is 27, but Adam and I are both 21 right now.
So this was still in high school, right after graduation.
Yeah.
Your career as a musician.
Yeah, I was gonna go to college.
And just constant touring, and oh, that's what I want to ask you guys. Since you go out on tour with Exodus, good Exodus stories?
Well, yeah.
Those kid puked on Tom's shoes.
That's the one I always tell is they gave me absinthe for the first time and had me drink it straight.
Yeah, to be fair, it tastes like Listerine.
Learned a lot from these dudes. That tour was the hard tour for us because it was our first, and there were blizzards, and we had to all live in a van together, which we had never done.
With no AC.
No heating was the problem, because it was like -30 out in some of the...
If you wanted like some cold juice when you wake up, you just take your warm bottle, put it under the bunk, and you wake up and it's like frozen solid, there's ice cubes in it. Like.
Yeah.
So you guys have done everything that most bands do in like 5 or 10 years in like 2 years.
We've only really been like active on like touring level since January. And it's like, what, September now? So
Yeah, almost a year.
It's September now.
yeah. So I do feel like we've managed to like accomplish a lot in a short time. It's because we've been pounding the campaign trail non-stop, you know?
Yeah, I hope you notice that we've tightened up a lot.
Yeah.
We're trying to be like less green, which like when we play a show, we want it to be a good show. We try to perform as like bad shit as we can.
Our first tour, the Exodus tour, we literally like stepped out of the garage we jammed in and went on the road with like a set of professional metal bands. We saw that and we were like, okay, we have to be at that standard. We can't like be a green local band anymore. We have to change ourselves into like a legitimate professional touring band.
How was it going out with Exodus and kind of seeing like basically the origin of thrash that's been going on this whole time, and then again, I mean, I know you guys are getting tired of hearing it, but kind of you guys carrying the banner for the new bands that are coming out in the scene.
Well, Exodus really like told us, you know, like really gave us that feeling. It's like you guys, they told us, and Suffocation told us this too, that like we remind them a lot of themselves starting out. So it's really encouraging for me to hear.
Without the bad tennis shoes.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I got
all right,
that.
you do, you really do. I've just been really impressed, and like I said, there's been a lot of people that wanted that your name just keeps coming up over and over, and like you have to see these guys are really good. And I mean, I saw you guys open for Exodus, and I thought everybody was right, and you guys really do have like a good classic, as much as it's new. I mean, there's a lot of classic albums.
Well, that's just been completely lost in time. Old school metal, like the old school feeling, the vibes, the way the music is like set up. There's nothing wrong with it, and you know.
It's not really like any like older, more heard than all the modern strains that we've been hearing for a long time. It's just like the feel of classic metal's kind of been lost in a lot of ways, and especially like when I was getting into metal, that's what appealed to me. Is like metal.
Yeah, the reason we're playing thrash is because we really, after like listening to all kinds of music and being a musician, we wouldn't play anything else. This is what we like.
Is that how you guys picked your producer?
No,
that was the first name to come up, and we looked at his credentials, and he was like right nearby. It all just fell into place really easy.
Yeah, that was really just.
You guys are just like dominoes falling everywhere you go. Does it seem like that? Like everything's
well,
just
we're working hard.
Like, we work hard. That's what makes them all fall, though. Makes it all actually.
I didn't mean to imply that it was luck.
Oh, there's some luck.
All luck.
We've been lucky. Yeah, definitely been lucky.
We're trying to make good on our promises and our opportunities. So.
You guys just made a new video.
Oh yeah.
So.
Is that out yet?
No, it's gonna be in a week or two.
Okay.
It's going through MTV screening.
Oh yeah.
Is it?
They had to take out Ben. Okay, everyone. Ben breathes fire in this video, but MTV made them take it out so that kids are not encouraged to breathe fire. Just so you know, we encourage you and all your children to breathe fire. Any chance you get.
So any chance that you'll just release the video online?
Yeah, it's going to be online.
The regular version will be on like YouTube. MTV is going to have their slightly censored version.
Want me to tell you about it? It's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
we chose Out the Crack of Doom, and I wanted to film it in a castle. We were talking to our director about doing it in Europe when he was in Europe, but that didn't go through, and there's no castles in LA. So we just went to some crappy building again. And we didn't want to do another. We didn't want to do a warehouse video, but we got another warehouse. But it looks pretty like cool.
We didn't want a warehouse the first time either, but look, that's what we got. A warehouse full of smoke. This time we got a warehouse full of fire.
Lo and behold, an LA metal band cannot avoid a warehouse.
Yeah, it's just impossible.
We got our friends, and he's like, Lord of the Rings robes, and we got them to carry these like torches. So we try to give it some like kind of like sick apocalyptic feel, you know. And this should be fun.
Excellent. So do you guys see more videos on your horizon, or just constant touring and then going for the second album?
That's the label. It's good promotion for the label. It doesn't really mean anything for us.
The label comes to us and it's like, hey, make a video, and we go, okay, because what else are we gonna do? But like, probably gonna be another one when the next album comes out about, but we have to make that first.
Do you guys just have to write on the road, or are you going to get a break?
Yeah,
we've been writing on the road.
Yeah.
We get a little bit of a break where we have all these ideas floating around, but we haven't had a time to get in the jam room and actually play them with the whole band. So we've got a ton of riffs, ton of like, oh, this riff to this riff this many times, but we have to actually like make it.
There's no time to work it out at sound check.
No, we don't get a sound check most nights.
Really?
No.
Usually only the first and last band does.
Yeah.
But you guys just roll with punches.
Yeah.
It's not that bad. We got
no bitching allowed.
actually the guitar tech at Principal's doing us a huge favor. He's just doing our sound guy. And if you have a sound guy every night, they know what the band sounds like, and he's doing a great job for us.
Right.
So we don't really have to worry about sound checks as much either because we have.
You know he knows.
He's doing a huge favor. It's great.
Excellent. Well, cool. I think that's probably good enough and took up enough of your time, and people are not getting stuff. So. Cheers. I think that's it. Please.
107.7 The Bone. Streaming online at 1077thebone.com.